Welcome to Student Shredding. What's going on, guys? George here. Hope you're amazingly well. Welcome to the Student Shredding. I'm dining now, guys. Simple as that. I'm not eating these Mars bars anymore. I'm not fucking treating myself to burritos all the time. I am literally dieting. I'm tracking my foods every day now. So I'm not looking forward to that side of things, but I'm looking forward to seeing how well I go. I would do a weigh-in, but guess what? I left my fucking scales back at uni, so I don't know what to do. I might have to buy new scales. I can't not weigh myself for 2 weeks. So there might not be a weigh-in in this video, but what there will be in this video is a food shop. I'll be training later on as well, and I will be training with someone, so we have a cameraman, which is good. I will be just taking you through a bit of my day. I won't do no full days of eating yet. That's something you guys got to look forward to. So I just want to speak about what are we doing in the first week of dieting. So in the first week of dieting, if anyone's following me or anyone is starting at the same time as me or whatever, what you need to be doing is as simple as this. You don't need to do no cardio yet. All you need to do in the first week is clean your diet up. This means take out all the shit that you don't need. For me, obviously, Mars bars, those granola bars, I don't need them in my diet. They're not essential in my diet at all. And what we're going to do this week is we're going to slowly take down our food. We're just going to decrease it until we get lower our carb intake. We're also going to keep our protein high because we don't want to lose no muscle, do we? And decrease our carbs slowly. The best example I can give you is imagine a smoker. Imagine a smoker who smokes 40 cigarettes a day. You're not going to cut them down immediately to 1 a day, are you? They're not going to do that. They're not going to go from 40 to 1. It's the same as food. You're not going to go from 4,000 calories to 2,000 calories in 1 day. It's not going to happen like that. What we're going to do is we're going to take it slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it maybe like, say for calorie wise, we're going to do 4,000 maybe today, 3,500 tomorrow, and just kind of slowly bring it down. 3,500 for the next couple of days, slowly bring it down until next week I can actually start carb cycling and implement some cardio. Any questions regarding that, let me know in the comments below or message me if you don't understand. See, if I went straight down to like 200 grams of carbs a day from what I used to be having, like 450 grams of carbs a day, I'm gonna fucking crumble. I'm just gonna literally think, oh, fuck this. Making that big jump, it's like smoking. Like I said, if I'm smoking 50 a day, if I'm fucking puffing away 50 fags a day and I have 1 fag a day, it's not going to happen. They're going to crave it. They're going to crave it until they bring it down slowly. It's not going to work. If I have 1 fag a day, I'm going to be like, oh, fuck this, I'm going to have fucking more. I don't smoke, by the way. Never smoked in my life, but let's just use that as an example. And I promise you, if you clean up your diet, you will lose some sort of weight. Clean up is simple. It's very simple. You will lose a bit of weight if you take out the non-essential stuff that you don't need in your diet. So think of something that you eat on a regular which you don't technically need. This might be like a bowl of cereal. This might be like slices of toast. For me, obviously, it's the Mars bars. Mars bars are my pre-workout thing, which I do not need anymore. So definitely tidy up your diet and you will lose weight within this week. Alright guys, what better way to start off this this cutting series with a fucking food shop. Everyone who watches this channel mainly watches it for the food side of things. What better way to show you what I will be eating during this probably be my first like 2-3 weeks of cutting. Now, just to inform you that I don't change my diet that much, to be honest, when it comes to food. I keep everything pretty much the same what I'm eating. I just cut down how much I eat of it. So I'm a bit of a boring guy when it comes to food, but at the end of the day, I don't see food as at the moment, I don't see it as like for taste. I just do it for fuel, if that makes sense. So you kind of see it like that. But I'm going to go down to Aldi and Asda now and show you what I pick up. Before I get started, there's always someone in the comment section, always someone telling me I shouldn't be eating that, I should be eating this, you should be shopping there, you shouldn't be buying that, you should be buying that. This is how I do it, and I'm sick of people telling me I'm doing it wrong, I'm doing it. This is how I do it. If you don't want to watch, don't want to follow, don't follow. Just maybe get some ideas from it. But someone continuously in the comment section will put something like that, and it does my fucking nutting. So on to what I got. So I don't want to make this too long, but this is what I pretty much all got. So starting off with Snacker Jacks. Snacker Jacks are great because they're low in calories, 89 calories per I think they're packets in here. I'm not quite sure. I think they might do like, yeah, they do 4 packets. So they're pretty much like a snack for me. Just if I get hungry, I can eat it. Sort of standard little thing. I always eat rice cakes when I'm dieting. Now onto broccoli. Broccoli, I always get this frozen. Purely because broccoli doesn't last very long in Aldi. Anything fresh in Aldi doesn't last long. And the only difference, people ask me, what's the difference between fresh broccoli and frozen broccoli? The difference is probably the colour. It's not as fresh looking as what it should be. But at the end of the day, broccoli's broccoli. It don't really fucking matter, does it? Moving on. Bananas, standard bananas for my either my pancakes I make or my post-workout smoothies. I had a banana in there just to get some simple sugars into my diet. I got some eggs, 10 eggs. For when I make eggs in the morning, I might have like scrambled egg on toast or something. Or I add 2 eggs into my pancakes. Obviously, you can get egg whites as well in cartons, but I can just do it for a bowl. I'll show you when I start dieting properly how to do that. Packets of boil in the bag rice. Now, at the beginning of my diet, I'm still going to have a pack. I'm just going to have a full pack, which is like 98 grams of carbs. But when I get to dieting, I might split it in half, or I might weigh out like 200 grams, for example, 100 grams of it. It all depends. Moving on. Now, I'm going back to jacket potatoes. These are the frozen section ones. You can get them in Aldi in the frozen section. These are cheap as fuck. And look at the calories are pretty good. There's not even 1 gram of fat. Sugar's pretty low. They are great source of carbs as well. Obviously, potato. And obviously, look, they're quite low in carbs. And not like carbs, what am I chatting about? Carbs are... per one is 33.8 grams of carbs, which is pretty good for a jacket potato. Now I went to Asda and I got some wholemeal bagels. Like I've always told you guys, I always get wholemeal bagels purely because it gets more diet. It's an easier way to get more fibre into your diet, and the fibre is a very important factor when it comes to bodybuilding. A lot of people neglect fibre, and the best way to do it is either get it through your wholemeal, whole grains, wholemeal pasta, all that kind of stuff. Just change it to like brown bread, anything like that, and you can get more fibre into your diet. Porridge oats is the next thing what we got. You can get any porridge oats. Porridge oats oats at the end of the day, they're all the same. There's no difference. How can you make a better quality oats than... They're just the same, if you know what I mean. It doesn't matter. So everyday essential oats in Aldi is like not even £1, and you get I think that's 1 kilo. And I add that into my I might start making eggs and oats again in the morning. OG subscribers remember my eggs and oat days, but I add that into my smoothies mainly. I also add it into my pancakes in the morning, and oats is just a general good source of carb that you can add it with anything, so it's pretty good. Onto the meats I got. Now I've got the 7% turkey mince, the standard stuff I get. Obviously 7% fat. Turkey is a great lean protein for anyone that wants to eat lean proteins, and I definitely recommend some sort of like turkey breast, turkey mince. We also got 1 kilo of chicken breasts. Chicken breasts, a standard bodybuilding kind of protein, important protein into your diet. And I've also gone back to beef mince, lean beef mince. You can get the 5% one in Aldi. They do like either a 10% or 11% fat, but the 5% fat is obviously per 100 grams. You're obviously going to get 5 grams of fat, well 4.9 here, and obviously protein 21, so it's pretty good lean beef. Also we got some peanut butter. I'll go for the kind of classier stuff. This is like a whole nut smooth peanut butter. And it's high in fibre as well, so it's another way of getting in your fibre. I also got some asparagus. Now, I'm not a big fan of veg. I keep it very simple what I do. I don't have like mixed veg. I'm not a really big fan of like spinach, all that kind of stuff, so I'll keep it to broccoli and asparagus. I like asparagus, I don't know why, it's just a bit weird, and I like broccoli, so I keep it very simple, and I don't really go too crazy on my veg. But veg is very important when you're cutting, purely because veg is what fills you up in your diet. So if you eat quite a lot of veg, it fills you up for more longer, and you don't get those cravings, those snacks you want to eat, those crisps, all that kind of stuff. So I definitely recommend implementing some more veg whilst you're dieting, rather than cutting. When I'm rather than bulking, I say. Towards my end of my bulk, I hardly had any fruit or veg. I don't know why, I wasn't a big fan of it. But the last thing I also got is, I normally get the chicken seasoning, and they don't do any chicken seasoning, so I got some season all shit, and that is pretty much it. So questions you might want to know about it. This came to £18. This will last me normally, it all depends. I run out of stuff quicker than what I run out of other stuff. So basically this might last me 4 days, 5 days. It might last you a week, it might last you 2 days. It all depends how much you eat. But also stuff we forgot to get in Asda was the 50% less salt and sugar. They didn't have any in Asda, sorry. So luckily my parents have got some. But that's pretty much it. Also, if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. If there's anything I should try. Don't tell me what to do, but if there's anything you want me to try, then I'll definitely recommend me stuff that I can try. So hopefully that helped you guys. So guys, gonna try some arms very soon. My training for like the next probably week or so isn't gonna be, I'm just gonna basically just play around with, see what works best for me, just experiment with my training, mix up the days, because I used to do a 5-day split and 1 day rest for about, it must have been about 4 months or so consistently. So I'm just going to spend a week just kind of training what I want. Obviously I'm going to train every single body part, but just in what order, how I train stuff. I'm just going to train it how I want to, basically. But going to train some arms today. Going to take you through that. So what we got in here is we have 100 grams of oats, we have 100 grams of bananas, we have 1 scoop of protein, which was 25 grams, 5 grams of creatine, which is the white stuff in there. We have 15 grams of peanut butter, and we also have 2 whole eggs. So you guys might be thinking, George, that is a shitload of carbs, shitload of calories you're eating right now. You need to remember that it's a slow process. The first week is going to be a slow decrease in calories. Like I've only eaten 4 meals today. I have hit around about 350 grams of carbs. Normally I hit about 450, so I'm hitting a bit of a deficit at the moment. I haven't hit as much carbohydrates, so it's just it takes time. So anyone who wants to have a go at me, it takes time, please. So just a little bit of advice when it comes to arm training. You want to hit arm training with your volume. You want to get those sets. You want to get those reps in. Arms react very well to that kind of stuff. If you're getting a good pump and you basically want to leave that gym with a great pump. You want to feel like, oh fuck me, my biceps are fucking like, tight. You want to have that feeling. You don't want to be going in there just lifting like heavy weights, because it tends to happen. What happens with me, if I lift heavy with like arms, if I do like 8 reps, 6 reps with arms, I don't really get a pump off it. I put more effort into it and I don't really get a pump. Whereas if I do 20 reps with arms, I get more of a pump, I'm like more of a burning sensation, and that sensation is what we're looking for. So just a little tip, go for volume with arms, rep sets. So I don't want to make this video too fucking long because I don't want to bore you guys, but hopefully you've enjoyed this, the first kind of episode of student shredding. I can't even fucking say it, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button. I want 150 likes out of you guys, just to know I'm doing all right job. So if there's anything you want to see, hit me down in the comments down below. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here. The subscribing lately has been going through the roof. So if you're new, welcome if you're new to the channel. Be sure to be looking for plenty more stuff. So make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Let's see if I can do this quickly.